Welcome to NBA 2K25's tutorial guide on finishing. A lot to talk about, some heavy duty breakdowns and some real deep secrets for beginners and advanced players. So lock in for that. I wanted to stop and just say I do have a giveaway for you guys. Well, matter of fact, multiple full game code of NBA 2K25 plus some VC for you. So you can definitely lock into the channel. Go check that out in the description. Leave a comment to have a chance to win some VC. That's what we're going to be doing all year long, selecting winners for VC all year. So do that, and then for the full game, it's in the description on how to get that. All right, so first things first, I want to try to explain to you guys a very important mechanic that not a lot of people know about. Pretty much nobody. That I haven't seen one person talk about this yet. Now, I've been keeping it secret, but to reveal it right now, as you can see, I've been dunking easily, no problems. Well, I'm gonna show you something. I have my stamina all the way low. I can barely dunk. Okay, so it's a lot harder to dunk. Okay, and so of course I'm being silly as well, but the point is you don't have a lot of stamina. You can have just a bit and you're still going to be able to dunk. But once you waste it all, like this guy right here, even though I'm close, even though I did the same thing I've been doing, it's going to not dunk all the time, most of the time. This is a mechanic that's very important because you want to be able to dunk consistently. And before we get into just really deep dive into other things, we're going to show you the basics. I can dunk with the left or right hand by using the analog stick left or right. You can dunk with square, but it's more chance. So an example with square, if I dunk from further away, I have specific dunk packages that I know. If I dunk from further away, I'm going to two-hand dunk it. Watch this. Oh, not that one. That one was the wrong one, but there we go. So I need to learn my packages. There it goes right there. That was the one I was trying to get. And so as you can tell, sometimes it's not going to happen. Now, if I get close and I do the dunk, it's going to do a different dunk package. Okay. So understanding what angle you are, if you're going to be a square only player and only use square, I only use square when I have the lane and I'm like completely open. That's sometimes, but most of the time I use the analogs. But I want to just talk for the square players who don't want to do all the complicated and feel like it's too hard. Honestly, you got to start listening and do what I say. Be quiet. All right. If you're a new player, don't complain. I want to only hit square. No, don't do it. Just stick to the right stick. I'm going to show you why right now. So with the right stick, I can choose what type of dunk I do. There's a lot of them. So I'm going to go right hand right now. Bam, very easy, straightforward, right? Nothing too crazy. All I did was hold the right stick to the right and hold turbo while I went to dunk. Now, while I'm dunking, I'm running, and around the free throw line or even before it, that's when I hit the right stick. I'm holding turbo the whole time, but I'm hitting the right stick around the free throw. Sometimes if you do it too early, you get a layup like that. But I was trying to do a dunk, so I'm going to go ahead. See right there, activated it perfectly. Keep those things in mind. Now we're going to go this year, like the further you are, the way better it is. Like if you can activate it from further, it's a really good dunk. I'm going to do the same thing with the left by putting the left stick to the left. The right stick to the left while holding turbo. And if I want to two-hand it, I'm just going to hold up and it's going to two-hand it. See, so those are easy things, not complicated rocket science here, but good enough for you to get the job done. If you hold down on the right stick when you go to hit turbo, it's going to give you, by the way, turbo for every dunk. Okay, so I don't got to repeat that. But if I hit down, it's going to do a flashy dunk. I don't have really flashy dunks. That's like one of the flashiest dunks I have. I don't recommend flashy dunks too often unless you put on a specific package. Me from right here, that's the package I got, and I do that when I know someone's on my side. I'll do that just to kind of show off a nice dunk. Then we're going to get into the different kind of dunks by holding down left or down right, depending on your scenario. Bang. And I'm supposed to do a dunk. I did a layup, but you understand the concept. So same thing over here. Bang. And so there we go. Down left, down right. While hitting turbo, it's going to give me that. You just want to practice it multiple times because you're not going to get it perfect every time. See, instead of doing it, I just dunked because I held it down instead of down left or down right. So boom, bow. Okay. And you could do that for layups as well. Those hop steps and Euro steps are actually activated by your layup package. And so I don't got a good layup package yet because I just made this build and it's leveling up right now. But for example, we're going to talk about the Euro step and how you do that. And it's pretty straightforward. Left and right on the right stick. And then hold it. See, mine's is terrible. Okay, we got it done. But you can do that for dunks or layups. Since I don't have no stamina, it's going to do a layup. But right, left, okay? It's not the fanciest one that I have on right now because I don't have any, actually. So that's another important thing to do. And then you have, and you can do that too by just tapping square twice as you drive. And then go up for your layup or dunk. So for those that want the easy route, you don't have to use the right stick. And I got the spin. You can also do the spin while hitting turbo or without it. But basically, nice little spin and then a dunk right after. You're just going to hold on to the dunk button with square. Double tap square for that. Or you can do it with the original right stick by spinning it. So right stick spin, banger. Okay, this is not exactly a standing dunk player, but yeah, do that spin, get that dunk in, and you're good to go. So this is a really good thing. I love to do it because it throws defenders off when you're rushing into the paint. Some of them would jump ahead of time, and then you have a chance to get the dunk. And this year, shout out to Mike Wayne, people who just jump up don't always block, you know, those weird animations. So it's going to be a critical thing to kind of experiment with that and get used to it and lock in. Now we're going to talk about meter dunks. Extremely critical. And here it is right here. All this is right stick up and then holding down. Or you can do it backwards. But I personally like up and then down. So up and then down. Banger. And now one tip I want to give is on top of just learning the meter and turning your meter on for this. I have my meters off for everything except for the dunks, of course. But banger. I'm trying to time it just like a shot. With the meter, you got to practice that on your own. I'm not going to give you the full guide, but I can give you a couple tips. First and foremost, I'm trying to dunk from like almost right here. Okay. Starting to activate that bad boy as I go. And it will activate. Okay. So they'll take an extra dribble and then they'll go. So it's not like you're just taking off from that distance. But it's nice to do that because if you do it from up close, you're going to get a little cheaper animations. But from further out, this is the type of stuff I'm getting. I might have missed that there because I was looking at my feet. But that's an example. From further out, I'm way more comfortable with those type of really fast dunks. Maybe people can't stop. Okay. And so you can do it from up close. Like I said, you can do it from up close if you really wanted to. Might not be as effective, but still good to do. And a couple tips about finishing. Like the main thing, I don't have any clips on this right here, but the main thing with finishing is always having an angle to the rim. You can't expect with someone in front of you that you're going to just dunk. Okay, even with a contact dunk, yeah, it's good to do it if they're right there. But I prefer to do it when they're on my side. If you guys watch all my tutorials from last year or whenever, they're always on my side. And then I'm like, okay, well, you want to stay there? Go ahead. I'm going to do a contact dunk. And basically, it triggers better contact dunks because they're on my hip instead of in front of me. So you're going to get a better chance to do that. And there's other things like floaters, for example, no turbo. I'm just going to run towards the rim and hold the right stick down. It'll do a little floater like that. And you can do that from way out from the free throw line type of thing, which is really nice. And I'm just really not even trying to shoot right now. That's very cool. That's one method. And then you can always do the scoops, which are to the right. I'm actually doing a lay there. But the scoops are very nice. I love the scoops every year. You just hit the right stick to the right or to the left. Just like that. And you get that scoop. It's important to do that with the right stick because somebody is trying to guard you and maybe you don't have dunks. just do the perfect side, left or right, just like dunking. It's the same concept, nothing crazy. But those are the key things. And as far as standing dunks, you're gonna sit here and somewhat like last year, I kind of like standing dunks this year. I figured it out already. See, I only got a 40 on this build, which is okay, but bam, you could just get some nice quick standing dunks. You can do two-handed, one-handed, whatever you want to do. It's possible as long as you got that stamina. Remember, stamina is going to save you. And so hangers, just perfect every time. I'm holding right stick. I tend to basically aim with my left stick as well towards the dunk, up and up basically, or up on the left stick, and then whatever button I'm gonna press on the right if I want to dunk with the right hand. So this real quick, bang. Okay, the same concept about like left or right hand. It's your choice. Holding turbo, of course, and then just going with left hand. All right, those are some of the core essence. And again, doing a drop step, for example, holding L2 while you're down here. And then this is for the big man, by the way. You can do a quick square tap. It's going to do that spin. It's going to push them off you. And then you just do the dunk, which I didn't do one there. But I was out right here and I did that to somebody. And then I just go up with the shot. Okay. So that's a concept that you want to try to take into account. And now I'm going to show you some. It's very important for you to actually take into consideration when you make your build and when you're playing. So the key things are dunks. Okay. So there's different variations. These are contact dunks. If you're going to be doing the meter dunks, this is mostly for this right here. Contact dunks for pros. This is just for a pro build, 89. So I can get some good contact dunks there. I don't have elite, which is awesome. I always love elite in my opinion. And then small, if you're a shorter guard, this is going to be a great one as well. I want you to just see the stats. 87. I'm not going to go through all of them. Y'all can pause it if you really want to see it. If you have the game, you know what to do. But these are important. What I like to talk about with dunk packages, we're not going to do a video about this. I have another one coming that you can check out. But I put on specific dunks. This dunk package, I have it for the baseline. When I got the ball at the 3-point, the corners, I do that dunk right there. Nice little reverse under the rim dunk, because people will jump right as you get close to the rim. And this is the one coming up right now, that one. Bang. I just do that and they're pretty much shut down. Okay. And what? I don't have standing dunks on? Hey man, we need to put some standing dunks on. Oh, see, thank you guys. And so then from there, I have these specific dunks, but we'll get into a full video as I do all the testing with my other builds and other things that I've been doing. And then alley-oops and so on. You can check the requirements on your own, but you definitely want to have contact dunks as you go. Okay. And then just to touch on layups, I don't have any, as you saw, but when I do have them, I definitely let y'all know. I always love Zach LaVine. There's a couple really solid ones. Depends on what you're looking for. I like Giannis for specific things like the Euro step. And again, we have to do an animation video to get it to you guys. And as a matter of fact, we're going to do one right after this. So as a matter of fact, just go and check out that next video. Make sure you jump in for the giveaways. Get a chance to win the game if you don't have it. If you do have it and you're trying to get yourself VC, I also got that on the channel. Go check it out. The next actual guide should be popping up on your screen now. Enjoy. See you there. Peace.